If you're watching this, chances are you're getting ready for a job interview and want to make sure you put your best foot forward. Let us help you stand out with these 10 simple tips that are sure to impress. Tip number 1. Do your research. Before your interview, take the time to research the company and the role you're applying for. This will show your interviewer that you're genuinely interested in the job and will also help you answer questions more confidently. Tip number 2. Dress appropriately. First impressions matter, and the way you dress for an interview is no exception. Wear something that's professional and appropriate for the industry and company culture. Avoid too much perfume or cologne, and make sure your appearance is clean and well-groomed. Tip number 3. Be on time. This one might seem obvious, but it's worth stressing. Aim to arrive at least 10 to 15 minutes before your scheduled interview time, to give yourself time to get settled and composed. If you're running late, make sure to communicate with the interviewer as soon as possible. Tip number 4. Practice good body language. During the interview, maintain good eye contact, sit up straight, and avoid fidgeting or crossing your arms. These small gestures can make a big difference in how you're perceived. Tip number 5. Be prepared to ask questions. At the end of the interview, you'll usually be given the opportunity to ask questions. Take this opportunity to show your curiosity and engagement, and ask questions that demonstrate your understanding of the company and the role. Tip number 6. Be respectful and professional. This includes addressing the interviewer by their proper title, for example Mr. or Ms., and avoiding inappropriate or offensive language or behavior. Tip number 7. Turn off your phone. It's important to give your full attention to the interviewer, so make sure to turn off your phone or put it on silent before the interview starts. Tip number 8. Don't be too familiar. While it's important to be friendly and personable, you don't want to overstep your bounds and come across as too casual or familiar. Tip number 9. Don't interrupt the interviewer. It's natural to get excited during an interview, but remember to listen carefully and let the interviewer finish their questions or comments before speaking. Tip number 10. Follow up after the interview. After the interview, it's a good idea to send a thank you note to the interviewer, either by email or snail mail. This is another opportunity to show your appreciation and enthusiasm for the job.